and you can just have your credit cards and your ID. And I'll show you if you just have it. So right now with the items that I have in there, it is snug. It's pretty much, I think I can put my hand sanitizer in there because I'm obsessed with it. So that'll definitely fit. But see, if you take this out and you just have your ID cards, it's basically the whole rest of the bag. So you can actually fit quite a bit into this bag, even though it's a medium size. It's still very, very roomy. Okay, so for some more insider tips on this bag. The reason why I really love this bag is I think it's just such a fresh take on a Chanel bag, because obviously I have a lot of the classic Chanel bags, but with this style and pattern, I just think it's so stylish and so fresh, and I personally think it looks a little bit more stylish than my classic ones that I have. But you know, everyone's taste is different. I just know that if I'm gonna be wearing kind of edgier outfits, like if I have a, you know, what do they call it, moto jacket or something, this would look great with it. But anyways, this bag or the Chanel classic would look great with any outfit, just because, you know, it is Chanel. And another thing to know about this boy Chanel bag, it actually holds its value really well. Obviously not as well as the classics. The classics are definitely #1 though, in terms of holding their value and doing the best on the resale market. But these boy Chanels actually do really well as well, because I've seen them around for years already, and I've seen them on the resale market, and they do really good in terms of getting close to the price of what you've paid for it. I would say, you know, if you're selling a classic Chanel bag, you can easily get what you paid for it, if not more. But for these ones, they're still holding their value really well. So in terms of investment wise, these still would be a good investment. It will hold its value, but you probably won't make a profit. You possibly could break even, but you know, it doesn't compare to the original OG Chanel classics. But I was surprised though, it still does really well. So if you
rely on packaging, I always rely on the authenticity card. But look at the difference with the authenticity card. Again, remember, if it's orangey looking, it's fake. So you can see the gold trim here. This is more orange, this is more gold. And sometimes like the fake authenticity card will be bolder and bigger. Not in this case. This tends to be more white. There's a little bit more like off-white color on the font and lettering. But I think biggest giveaway here is just look at the color of the date code and color of the border, okay? And also when you feel this, again, grooves. This one, I can feel a little bit there, but very surface-like, okay? So this one has a little bit more definition for sure. Here's the other side. So in this case, I don't notice much on the font, except that the color of the font, instead of being bright white, fresh white, is a little bit more off-white, more grayish looking. Overall thoughts on the bag, I think very minor differences. It's gonna be hard for me to notice. The only main thing that I noticed right away is just shape of the fake one. It's a little bit more square. That's the real noticeable thing about the two handbags. Now, to answer the question, is it worth it to spend a lot of money for a handbag? I'm gonna let you answer that. Everybody's different. It's really just gonna be based on your perspective and the value that you're willing to pay for a handbag. With that, thank you so much for watching. If you have any question, you can leave a message down below. Hope you enjoy, and hope you learned something from this video. Hope to see you next time on my next posting. Bye, ciao for now.